Hi, I'm Beth Avery, a nutritionist and part of Harris Teeter's Your Wellness team. You may not realize it, but our bones are always changing. Our bodies constantly break down and rebuild bone in order to stay strong. Unfortunately, if we break down too much bone, we can end up with low bone mass. This puts us at risk for osteoporosis, a disease where bones become weak and more likely to break. It's estimated that 10 million Americans currently have osteoporosis. Luckily, there's a lot we can do to keep our bones strong. A diet rich in calcium and vitamin D can go a long way in protecting your bones. There are many dietary sources of calcium to choose from. Skim milk, yogurt, tofu, dark leafy greens, and calcium-fortified juice are just a few options. Vitamin D can be more difficult to obtain in your diet, as it occurs naturally in very few foods. Salmon, mackerel, fortified milk and yogurt, beef liver, egg yolks, and cheese all contain some vitamin D. The body does produce its own vitamin D when we are exposed to natural sunlight. However, using sunscreen is enough to block your vitamin D production. If you think your vitamin D or calcium intake is inadequate, you may want to ask your doctor if a supplement is right for you. Exercise plays a very important part in keeping bones strong. Bone actually forms in response to physical stress. Try to include weight-bearing exercise in your everyday activities. Walking, hiking, gardening, and lifting light weights can be helpful. In order to keep your bones healthy, it's wise not to smoke and limit your alcohol intake. We have all heard that smoking is bad for our heart and lungs, but many don't realize it's also bad for our bones. Research has shown that smokers have faster bone loss than non-smokers. This also holds true for those who consume excessive amounts of alcohol. Osteoporosis is a silent disease that largely goes unnoticed until you have a broken bone, so it's important to talk to your doctor about your risk factors. If you are female, have had a diet low in calcium or vitamin D, are older, inactive, or have a family history of osteoporosis, you are at greater risk. Your doctor may suggest you have a bone density test to examine your bone health. There are also medications that may be recommended if you are diagnosed with bone loss. Having healthy bones is a vital part of our wellness, particularly as we grow older. The more you work to build up your bones, the better off you will be in the long run. I'm Beth Avery. Thanks for joining me, and be well.